Hey drone technology fans, Bill here. Mavic Pro 2 update coming right up. Drone technology fans, Bill here. Osilev's been quite busy the past couple of days and got quite a bit of new tweets regarding the Mavic Pro 2, so without further ado, let's get to them. And also we're going to look back at an old tweet, and then I'm going to try to wrap things up and tell you what everything means here. So I'm going to get the first slide up on the screen, excuse me. Okay, there is no mechanical shutter on Mavic Pro 2, although it got a 1-inch CMOS. Latest message implies the release date in late spring. I'm going to continue. Second slide. Variable iris is equipped on the prototype of Mavic Pro 2, f2.8 to f11, just like the old recipe of DJI. A big stuff for Mavic series. There is no certain date of announcement. Okay. Now I'm going to put the third slide up. In the third slide, I replied to Ostilev with, "This is big news. My guess is that DJI does not want to repeat what happened when the Mavic Pro first came out. Huge shipping delays. So they're building up sufficient inventory to meet a high demand." Just my thought. Okay. Then we're going to move on to the next one. Yes, Mavic Pro 2 will bring machine vision of drone to the next generation. It has a very powerful vision processing system, faster than the Mavic Air. That's something new. We haven't heard anything regarding that. Then he stated, "I just heard they added rear obstacle avoidance on Mavic Pro 2, maybe a new version of prototype or the mass production model." And then those are all the current tweets. And then we're going to go back to a tweet that he did, and this was on February the 4th. "But the Mavic Pro 2 prototype is almost complete. Everything is up and ready, but DJI Go 4 regarded it as original Mavic Pro. All interfaces on the DJI Go 4 app stays the same as original Mavic Pro." Here's the critical sentence. "Since the mass production has begun, announcement is only a matter of time." What I'm going to say here is, I think what all this boils down to is the simple fact that DJI is building up inventory at this point because they don't want to repeat the fiasco that happened, the shipping fiasco that happened, and the delays with the original Mavic Pro. I mean, a lot of you, I know that was a very sore pain point. For me, fortunately, I didn't get mine until late January, early February in 2017, and I had no problem getting it. But I know that was a real pain point for a lot of you. And I think they're anticipating in a high demand, and I think they're right. I think this is going to be a drone that's going to be in very high demand. You could tell sales of the Mavic Pro have been fantastic. Prices have been dropping, and I also believe, too, what's going to happen is that there will be an announcement in March. Now, he had referred, there's no certain date. He comes out and he says late spring, then he said there's no certain date. So a lot of what I believe it is, and also, you know, in regards to building up inventory, is what Autel does with their Evo. If Autel is going to announce their Evo, then you can be guaranteed that DJI is going to come out with a Mavic Pro 2. I think the two things to look for here is, one, when the Mavic Pro goes on sale on DJI's website, and when you hear that Autel is ready to make an announcement on the release date for their Evo. I think those are two real critical things, and that's something we should be watching for. But again, I really believe that DJI is going to have an announcement this month in March. And as far as an actual release date, I think that's going to be very dependent upon the Autel Evo. I think that they're going to kind of go hand in hand. So I think that's where we are right now. Thanks everybody for subscribing, for joining. If you haven't, please do so. Hit subscribe, hit the like button, and definitely tell others about the channel. Also, be sure to check out my Facebook page where I do post daily updates and reviews on the drone and drone industry, and of course anything that's DJI related. Also, check out my blog where I post all the videos out there, and automatic notifications go out to all of my social media accounts so everybody knows that there's a new video out there. Thank you all so much for watching, and happy flying.